Palestinians and Syrians who love Masjid Al-Aqsa so much that they just had to bring it in America.
The largest Palestinian community in the US is in Chicago.
And this is not Palestine. This is actually Chicago.
Orland Park is the largest Arab suburb in the state of Illinois. He saw a dream that he should build a masjid. It looks like the Masjid Al-Aqsa in Palestine. So he told the architect, I want. So this masjid had a lot of rejection from the community. There was a movement. We live in the States. Our rights are protected, alhamdulillah. Take the kids into activism with the city, with the police department, with the fire department. We believe in a motto concept or a theme, if you want to call it, worshiping God through serving humanity. That's our drive.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
This masjid started 2004, finished 2006. It was initiated by a physician from Syria, from the city of Aleppo, Halab. His name is Dr. Krad. He had owned this land personally for him and his family. He wanted to build a house or couple houses for him and his family. But during one of his trips to Hajj or Umrah, he saw a dream that he should build a masjid. He changed his intention, subhanallah. He had a friend, their kids married each other. He is a Palestinian businessman from the city of Petunia in Palestine. So they came together and they started reaching out to the community, and they first built this masjid. He told me that he had a kind of, you save money on it, but it looks like the Masjid Al-Aqsa in Palestine. So he told the architect, I want to do a replica of this, diagram. Masjid Qubbat al-Sakhra, Masjid Al-Aqsa in Palestine. So this masjid was designed as close replica of Al-Aqsa Mosque. Actually, Al-Aqsa Mosque is the whole, fence area, but Qubbat al-Sakhra is part of the Aqsa Mosque.
The whole complex.
Yes. So this masjid was brought. It had a lot of rejection from the community, but it went to hearing and they won, alhamdulillah. It's the same story everywhere, whenever you go. Now actually we're having problem with a cemetery that we bought.
Okay.
And also the community, the locals are against it. It's always understandable, and not all people are biased and racist. People are concerned about traffic, people are concerned. We have to be fair, about lights, about in and out, noise, all these things, because sometimes you'll find Muslims complaining, if you go to a Muslim country and a church when I go up, they might have the same complaints. There was a movement, to stop it, but alhamdulillah, it went to the city, it went to the court, to the hearing. We live in the States, our rights are protected, alhamdulillah. It passed unanimously in the city. Didn't take long. I believe 50% of the money was from these two individuals I told you, the founders.
Right.
And the rest of the money is from the community at large.
Now, how's the reaction of the Muslim community when they saw the design of this masjid?
They love it. The largest Palestinian community in the US is in Chicago.
MashaAllah.
Although the founder is Syrian, from Syria. And they live mainly in the southwest area. And this area that we are in, Orland Park, Tinley Park, Homer Glen, is the new suburb. The community was mainly based in what's called Bridgeview, Oak Lawn, Burbank area, where the Mosque Foundation is. But 10 years and now, since this mosque was established, people started moving more. Everyone who wants to move to a new area, this is the area where they see. And of course, they come for the mosque here for services. Although we are an industrialized area here, there's a cemetery, so there's not many houses, alhamdulillah, around us, which means whoever wants to come is just coming to the masjid. And Mosque Foundation, people going in the complex, they're going for their homes and apartments. Over here is just the masjid. So this brought up the community numbers large. And actually, according to the census that was done 2020, Orland Park is the largest Arab suburb in the state of Illinois.
Oh wow.
Oh yes. And followed by Tinley, number 3 Oak Lawn.
Bridgeview.
Actually, Bridgeview is also an industry base, so there's not many houses in it. Just because the mosque and some other institutions are there, people think everyone lives there. No, it's probably number 8 or 9. Number 1 is Orland Park, number 2 is Tinley Park, number 3 is Oak Lawn, as far as I remember.
Hayya ala as-salah.
They opened their doors, I believe, 2005 or 2006. And then in 2011, the initiative was to build a Quran Academy, which is the building next to us, in which we do a preschool in the morning, like a daycare, and then after school Hifz program, and then classes for academic courses in the masjid. Just 4 years ago, we finished buying the southern part of the complex, an extended parking lot. We added 180 parking spots. Not all masajid in the Chicago area have access to parking. It's always a problem in Chicago and in main cities, I believe. But alhamdulillah, we are blessed to have enough, almost 540 parking spots, alhamdulillah. On a Friday prayer, we can host up to 1,200 between men and women, but we do have 2 prayers, and both are full, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. It started as small, but now, alhamdulillah, we have programs on a daily basis. We have programs like committees for youth, for education, for outreach, for social services, for religious studies, name it. We are very active, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
And what are the future plans for the masjid?
We are going to open by the end of this year, inshallah ta'ala, the wellness center. It's just walking distance from here. There's a medical building right here next to us, but in front of it is just like probably 1 minute walk. It's going to be the first free Muslim mental health clinic. We have a bunch of therapists and state licensed counselors with a MD, in psychiatry, who are volunteers with us here. So they're going to do awareness sessions. They're going to do group counseling therapy. Later on, it will go into one-on-one therapy. So that's now our main project. We are also looking to purchase a new building for the youth activities. We are scanning the area now, inshallah, so this might be 23-24 project to come, inshallah. We have waiting lists for all our programs. It's 3-dimensional.
Okay.
One is educational.
Right.
One is, we call it outreach, and the third is entertainment based. So the educational, we have programs based on the school grades. So we have elementary program, middle school program, high school program. That's 3 days a week. Then we have college and young adults program. That's twice a month and not weekly. Then we have 14 high schools in the area that we provide grants for them every year for their MSA chapters from the mosque.
Mashallah.
We give them around $6,000 every school.
That's amazing.
What they do, they just spend money on athletic programs on campus and their schools, and from there we bring into the mosque whoever is interested to commit and start practicing. So over there it's the where we bring the community, because there's a lot of Arab and Muslim kids who are attending these high schools around us, and they will invite them to come to the program that we have here in the mosque, and that's how we bring volunteers in the youth. We have more than 1,200 to 1,400 youth from elementary to high school that attend the mosque weekly, with more than 150 volunteers for the program. So for example, we have something called Friday Night Live. It's a 2-hour program run by college students for high schoolers. So what they do, it is entertainment based, but they give doses of Islamic education.
Right.
So they come, we have snacks for them, we have pizza, we have a lot of money invested. The community is very generous. They donate us back. But the youth alone cost us around $240,000 a year just in programs. We have around 100 to 150 boys and girls who attend the Friday Night Live. Same thing, we have story night, from the concept of going to the library and reading a story. Right. So we did it for the elementary. So we have program, and that's the most attended. Almost 200 kids come every Wednesday, I believe, also for 2 hours. So there's a lot of games. It's fun-based. That's why kids love to come. The educational part is small doses, but then we scan who is starting to get interested in practicing. We pick them up into a systematic project called Saturday Halaqat. So it is more sit down in a halaqa and learn. And whoever grows from there, we take them into the Quran Academy program, where they start learning the Quran, recitation, hifz. And whoever also have that, we have academic courses. We are teaching college Islamic courses over here that we give certificates to people. So it's a full program. And then we have the outreach, where we take the kids into activism with the city, with the police department, with the fire department, soup kitchen. They do senior homes visitations. They go to hospitals, for the kids. So there's a whole social base activism. We believe in a motto concept, or a theme, if you want to call it, worshiping God through serving humanity. That's our drive.
MashaAllah, that's great information. I really appreciate your time.
I'm happy that you came to visit us here. We wish you the best in your channel, and hopefully it will be successful, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
لا